Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. I want to kick off today's video by saying thank you to all the ones who watched my live video yesterday. I don't know who all watched it live because unless you comment, I don't know you're watching. I can tell how many people are watching at every second of the video, but unless you comment, I don't know who is watching. But I had not done a live video in a long time until yesterday. I'm going to try my best to do one again coming up in the very near future. I enjoy the live videos because I enjoy getting the live feedback during the videos. That way, if you get off track and just start talking down a rabbit trail, it's okay because you're responding to comments. But my life is so busy, typically, most of the time, the only time I'm available is between 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. And to me, those are terrible times to do a live video because almost everybody is asleep. And if you're going to do a live video at 1 o'clock in the morning, to me it's useless because nobody's watching at 1 o'clock in the morning. But I am going to try my best to do another one coming up here in the very near future. But today, I want to talk about the new college football AP Top 25 poll. It came out yesterday after all the action wrapped up Saturday night into Sunday morning for the West Coast games. Georgia still number one. Texas jumps to number 2 over Ohio State. Alabama is 4, and Ole Miss is 5. And it's a good thing I totally ignore the polls and don't give two craps about them, because just looking at that top 5 will tell you why the people that hate the polls because of the favoritism. Ohio State gets punished for winning in dominating fashion, so they fall from 2 to 3. Alabama's in a fourth quarter struggle with South Florida, but yet they don't move. So Ohio State wins in blowout fashion and they fall. Alabama wins a close game and they don't move. Missouri, number 6. Tennessee, 7. Penn State, 8. Oregon, 9. And the Miami Hurricanes round out the top 10. Back about July, I guess it was, I decided that my prediction for the ACC championship was Clemson and Miami. I even did a Miami preview on here. It had to have been June or July, and I said in that video that Miami had a pretty good shot at winning double-digit games, and that Cam Ward was the real deal. And even though their head coach is a buffoon, the talent they have is going to surpass his idiocy. And I've got a buddy of mine at work that is a huge Miami fan, and I told him probably middle of August, hope you're ready, man, because your team is going to be good this year. And he said, well, no, I keep hearing that, and I don't believe it, and their coach is an idiot. I said, well, their coach is an idiot, but in all the years past, people said that you was back. They're just wishful thinking. But this year, it's legit. Cam Ward is the real deal. But not only that, Miami has not had a first-round defensive lineman NFL draft pick since, I think, 2016. And with football, it's won on the lines of scrimmage. Miami has been decent on both sides of the line of scrimmage for a decade. And this year, they've got a really good defensive line and a really good offensive line. You put that together with a really good quarterback, and they're the real deal. USC, number 11. Utah, number 12. Oklahoma State, 13. Kansas State, 14. Oklahoma, 15. LSU, 16. Michigan, 17. Notre Dame, 18, Louisville 19, and Arizona rounds out the top 20. And 21 through 25 is Iowa State, Clemson, Nebraska, Boston College, and Northern Illinois. And me and a friend of mine were talking over the weekend about how people claim that college football needs Miami to be good. That college football is better when Miami is better. And we got on the subject because we were talking about who was going to play for the ACC championship, and I told him, I thought Miami and Clemson. Well, he said he thinks it's going to be NC State and Clemson. But anyway, he brought up the fact that, people claim that football is better when Miami is better. And I said, I've heard that too, but, I just don't believe that. Now, if you tell me somebody that has a huge alumni base, somebody that has a huge following, a team that has a huge stadium and sells it out, like Ohio State or Tennessee or Georgia if they're down, or Penn State if they're down, I can see that. But Miami Stadium is nowhere near as big as Georgia's or Penn State, Ohio State, Tennessee, any of those. And they can't even sell out that stadium. So if you can't even fill up a stadium that I don't think holds 60,000 people, you don't have a huge fan base. You just don't. And if your fan base is that small, I just don't see how college football benefits from you being good. I don't understand it. It doesn't take away from the fact that this year they're really, really good. But you're not going to tell me a team has a stadium that small and still can't sell it out that college football needs them to be good. I don't believe that. You can give me 975 reasons why you think that's true, but you're still not going to change my mind. If you can't sell out a stadium that small, your fan base ain't that big. And if your fan base ain't that big, it does not benefit college football whatsoever for your team to be good. Sorry, it's just not true. Any thoughts about any of this, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. Why did the chicken lay its egg on an axe? To hatch it. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.